my little Brushaflies, welcome back to my channel Brushafly MUA. If you're new here, hi, I'm Mercedes, I'm the face behind Brushafly MUA, and if you are new, remember to hit that subscribe button. If you're not, welcome back. Do I have crisps in my teeth? No, I think we're okay for the moment. So I've just done like the chores, running around the house, and I was getting hungry, so I was like, I'm gonna have a snack before I film. And then I was like, oh, actually, do I now have crisps in my teeth? But no, I think we're okay. If you see crisps, sorry, it was needed. I also have my trusty cup of coffee. It's just like one of those sachet ones that you put in a cup, put some water in, bit of milk, done. So yeah, I love my frothy coffee. But obviously that is not what we're talking about today. What we are talking about today is Coca Cola. So you may have seen these around the shops. They look very pretty in design and they are Coca Cola creations. You might be thinking, why? Why are you holding up a can of Coke? And that is because Coca Cola makeup. So this is the new collab with Revolution and Coca Cola. I was very excited about these. I know Morphe have done a Coca Cola collab in the past, but I never bought that one. I don't really buy very much from Morphe. I just find their formula quite inconsistent, whereas Revolution I love. So I was super happy and excited to see these. As soon as they were online, I put an order in. They came a little bit late, I think due to the Jubilee and backlog and stuff, but they're here now, so I'm happy to test these out. I'm so excited, but it's also really flipping hot today. In the UK, we've got like the hottest 3 days ever. I don't know if it's ever, but it feels like it. And obviously, because my neighbours are out in the garden chatting, I have to close the window. I can't keep the window open. I don't want them hearing me nattering away to myself to a camera. So let's just dive straight in and see what I got from the Coca Cola collection. It was actually quite a big-ish collection. I didn't get everything because I'm trying to be really good. So I did do a 3-month no or low buy. That has now come to an end, which was why I was like, yes, I can buy stuff. So yeah, I feel I can buy stuff. So let's dive straight in. I'll show you what I bought. So these are the outer packaging cardboard cases for the other bits. This is for the eyeshadow palette. This is for the highlighter. See, I don't know if the smaller one has a different name. Like this is called the Coca Cola Shadow Palette. There is a bigger one, but I only got the 9 pan. So let's start with the eyeshadow palette. So I absolutely adore this packaging. It's really, really cute. And look at these shades. They are absolutely stunning. I have already had my fingers in them. When I got it yesterday, I really wanted to swatch them. I'll put some pictures up on the screen of this swatched. I have to say, like, the formula of this is just so silky smooth. Like there's no other way to describe it. It's a really smooth texture, but it's very pigmented, and it is an all shimmer palette. I think the bigger one is also an all shimmer palette, but I actually quite like the Revolution 9 pan palettes. They fit into my storage easier. I don't feel so overwhelmed. You can sort of look at them and think, oh, I don't know what I look to do today. It's a bit crazy. Whereas the 9 pan ones, you can sort of look and be like, yeah, I'm going to pair the pink with the purple, or the red with the orange, or the gold with the, you know, you can look at it and decide. So definitely went with the 9 pan one. Now they do have some really cool shade names. So we have Sparkling, Shooting Star, Bright, Cosmic, Comet, Universe, Asteroid, Astronomy and Celestial, which I actually think are really pretty names. I don't know whether I would associate them with Coca Cola. I think I would go more for lime, cherry, vanilla. You get my gist. But I think because they are trying to take Coca Cola and make it more of a cosmic creation, I do actually kind of get this. So the drink, obviously the packaging, you know, it's kind of similar, kind of cute. The drink, I actually bought this for my daughter and I did try a little bit. It was nice. It didn't wow me, but then she's tried a few of them and she said all of them tend to taste a little bit different, so I don't know if I just need to try another one, but it was okay. It was nice. Nothing special. But the makeup, I actually think is really special. So this one is the highlighter palette, and I absolutely love this. So the whole red and like just the way the lighting is for the colour and the shading on the packaging is really giving me like 80s vibes. Like, I've been watching a lot of Stranger Things, as have most of the population, and I really feel that this gives off 80s Stranger Things vibes. It just looks really cool. But the actual highlighter itself, again, I'll put a swatch on the screen, is actually a really pretty shade. It's meant to be quite universal, so a lot of skin tones can use it. Obviously, I only have my skin tone. I'm not going to know whether it's going to suit everyone. I think it will probably suit me. But yeah, I think this is actually really, really pretty. I do enjoy the packaging. Next up, I have a lip gloss. This is in the shade Infinity. Now, there were 3 different lip gloss shades. One was like a yellow. There's this one, and I think there was like a more purpley toned one. This one I think is more pinky toned. I did want all 3, but I bought other stuff with what I bought. You know, there was a couple of collections that I wanted to sort of dip into, and if I bought all 3 of the lip glosses, I wouldn't have been able to afford the other stuff I wanted to try. So I just got the one. This is actually really pretty. I did wear it this morning on the school run. I just wanted to see what it felt like. It's kind of like a clear gloss with a hint of colour in it. It's nothing too pigmented, but I would say it's actually more like a lip oil than a gloss. It's really nice and smooth on the lips, and it's really comfortable, and it smells really nice as well. So it's swatched there, so it's pretty much quite a clear gloss. But yeah, I might just put some on now. So hopefully you can see what I mean. Like, it has a nice gloss effect to it, but it's not too sticky, it's not too heavy, and to me it just feels really nice and hydrating and a bit more like an oil, but just a heavier lip oil, if you get my gist. And lastly, from the Coca Cola collection, I have the mascara. It just says Coca Cola mascara on the back. I really like the packaging again, very 80s. Let's just get into it because I'm going to open it up and use it today. I try not to open too many mascaras. Ooh, okay, this packaging actually feels really quite weighty and looks and feels like it's quite a mattified finish, but it feels quite luxurious, not the normal Revolution drugstore vibe. This feels quite luxury. So that is the wand. It is quite plasticky looking. I would say that's not my usual favourite wand style, but I will give it a go. Hopefully I will enjoy it. So I now want to dive straight in and just use some of the products. Well, all the products. I only got a handful. So I'm going to start off with the highlighter, and I'm just going to dust it onto my brush. Oh, it seems such a shame to like ruin the little Coca Cola picture pattern. So that is actually really, really stunning. Really, really pretty highlight. Okay, that is actually a really pretty highlight. It does really give you some glow. It's actually really pretty. I do like that. There was a tiny bit of kickback in the pan, but nothing to really shout home about. I do really like the packaging though. Like, it's quite a big packaging. Like, it's the same size as a 9-pan eyeshadow palette, but you only get 1 pan in there. I guess they could have taken it a bit further, maybe split it into 2 and did like 2 different shades, so you know, it could be a bit more inclusive. It's that bit of hair sticking out, that's really rude. You know, they could have done that, but I actually quite like this design. Like, yes, there is quite a bit of packaging that you could have used up, which is maybe a bit of a waste, but I actually do like this design. I think it suits the collection quite well, so I do really like that. So obviously I want to play with eyeshadow. I need to prime my eyes. Okay, so my eyes are primed. I actually have no idea what look to do. I want to incorporate as many shades as possible. Normally I would take like a matte shade and put it in like the crease area, then go in with like shimmer shades, but there is no matte shade that I can start with, so I might just dip into something. So I might go in with Astronomy. I am using a fluffy brush, which is probably not really recommended for like shimmery shades. Okay, so that's actually gone on really well, even with like the fluffy brush, and it's really pigmented. I think this is going to be one of those palettes where you could be like a kind of one and done. You could do 1 shade if you wanted, run out the door, you'd be fine. Okay, so I think I'm going to take some Revolution concealer and just block out the eye a little bit. Okay, that is my eyes concealed. I might go in with Comet and see what happens. Again, I can't believe how pigmented that shade is. There is a tiny bit of fallout. I can feel it sort of dropping onto my face, but it's nothing too horrendous. I might go with that red shade Bright. Okay, so the red shade is not as pigmented as I would have liked, but it's not a complete dud because you can build it up. I think next up I'm going to go in with this one, which is Universe. Okay, I might just go back in with a bit of astronomy. And then I might take a bit of shooting star. And then a bit of cosmic. And then I might grab some sparkling. So this is a look. Asteroid, this like orangey tone down there. It's the only one I haven't used and it looks really pretty. Thinking I should have just used that instead of bright. I mean, I don't know how to just go on top. Yeah, I think this is a look. I need to tidy up because there is a bit of fallout. So I'm going to tidy that up. I might add some eyeliner and then we'll try the mascara. Okay, so I've tidied up my face. My neighbour is mowing their grass, so sorry if you can hear lawn mowing. It's just that time of year and yeah, thanks for that. So yeah, I'm actually quite pleased with how my eye look looks now I've applied wing liner. Yes, my wing liners at the moment are definitely more sisters than twins. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it there. But I do need to test out this mascara. So, wish me luck because I've noticed this year me and mascaras do not get on. Like, I'm finding it very hard to find a formula that really works for me. The only one I've managed to find so far is the Lashtopia from Bare Minerals. That is the only mascara that I have found really works. It builds, it stays on, it doesn't flake, it doesn't transfer. You know, I've tried so many and they all do what the Lashtopia doesn't. Like, they all flake, they all transfer, So I'm hoping I can find another one in this mascara that will work for me. I have also ordered the 5D Lash Pow or Pow Lash. You know, the new one from Revolution. Not the waterproof one, the other one. They brought the waterproof one out the day after I bought the other one. I was like, mate, it's hay fever time of year. I could have used the waterproof one. But anyway, let's give this one a go. Smells like mascara. Doesn't seem to be doing a lot for my lashes. I'm not enjoying the mascara. Maybelline Curl Bounce. Okay, so I have used my Maybelline The Colossal Curl Bounce mascara to rescue my eye look. I might just apply a bit more of the gloss. because I do really like that. So the mascara, maybe I should just talk about all the products, what I like, what I don't like, and how I feel about this collection. I'm gonna start, oh, got it on my finger. I'm gonna start with the negatives and then end on a positive note, because for the most part I do actually really like this collection. The mascara, a fail. I didn't notice anything really on my lashes. It didn't do very much. You know, I did about 3 layers building them up and there was still really nothing there to show that I had like a nice mascara on. Now I used my Maybelline one on top and it did rescue the day, but because it did go a bit clumpy, I then used the brush on this one on top and it did separate them back out. So I will give it that. The brush is actually quite good for separating out lashes, whereas I find the Maybelline one can go a little bit clumpy. So maybe I will wear them as a pair, maybe not singular, but I will wear this and use it. But I mean, I've done it before. For years I was using like 2 different mascaras because I would like the formula from one, but I would like the brush from another. So I would sort of use the 2 and create my perfect eyelash look. So I think that is something I am going to have to do here. Oops. So yeah, I think that is definitely something I'm going to have to do here. I've just looked on my bed and there is loads of fallout from the eyeshadow palette. Red. Yeah, anyway, because obviously the way I work is my desk and that is behind me, or my makeup table, and I face the window, which is where my bed is, so my setup is usually sitting on my bed. So yeah, so the mascara, fail, but I will use it. The highlighter, I actually really like this. I feel it gives you a really nice glow, sort of lit from within. Yeah, I really like it. It is quite a powdery formula. I don't know whether you can really tell, but like on the packaging it sort of leaves like a powdery residue. It's makeup, makeup gets messy, makeup gets powdery. It's kind of what happens, but I do like it. It is a nice formula. Even though it's powdery, I half expected it to show up on my pores, show up a lot of texture, and I do have a lot of texture on my skin at the moment. I've had a lot of hormonal flare-ups. My skin is not loving life. But the texture's there, but I don't think it's showing it up more than my skin normally shows itself up. So I do really like the highlight. I absolutely adore the packaging. It's cute. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be using that one. Now for the eyeshadow palette. Packaging, absolutely gorgeous. I do have to say, for the most part, I did really enjoy this palette. The look I have come up with, now I have added liner and mascara, I'm actually enjoying it a lot more than when I didn't. Obviously mascara and liner completely changes the look, completely finishes it off. So yeah, I feel this palette has worked. Bright was a bit of a, not a fully dud shade, but it didn't work how I expected it to. It wasn't as bright, but it was buildable, and adding a bit of asteroid on top did sort of fix the look. The other shades, well, I use pretty much every single shade in this palette, and I have to say they're beautiful, they're stunning. I really like it. I would definitely probably more gravitate towards the pinky purple tones in this palette than more of the warmer reds and oranges. That's just my preference. But today I wanted to try and go out of my comfort zone and use the colours that I probably wouldn't normally dip into, but incorporate into the colours I would. So yeah, I really like the formula. It's so silky smooth and soft. I love the packaging. I'm glad it's a £9 palette, because then it means it'll fit with my other Revolution £9 palettes. So yeah, I do really like that. And the star of the show, I think, is the lip gloss. I mean, you might not think it's anything special because it just looks like a gloss, but I do actually really like this. I like the shade, even though on the lips it doesn't show off too much of a shade. It has a hint of it there, it's something different. but the formula and the texture I really enjoy. For me, it's definitely more of a lip oil than a lip gloss. It's more of a lip glossy oil, if that makes any sense. I really like it, and it does have a bit of a sweet smell to it. I don't know how to describe it, kind of like a syrupy smell. But I do really like it. It wears really comfortably, so I think out of the collection this is my favourite, which is not normally me. I don't normally gravitate towards glosses. I'm more for like liquid lipsticks. So for me to really like a gloss means a lot. Overall, from what I have from the Coca Cola collection, I actually really enjoy. I will be using most of the products I got. Yes, the mascara was a bit of a fail, but I can incorporate that into my makeup collection and it will be used. So yeah, that is my review on the Revolution and Coca Cola collection. It is first impressions. I will probably play around with this stuff a little bit more just to make sure that I really truly like it. If anything changes and I don't like it, I'll update you. But to be honest, I think it's stuff I'm going to use. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.